how aggravated I am. I have recorded Belle Collective and now I have to do it again. Belle Collective Season 5 Episode 2 Menopause. I'm going to try to do it like I did the last one, but so we start the episode with this new intro. Okay? Child, now. Girl, so we see Kiki doing this little twerking twist. I was like, okay, Kiki, you gotta twerk your jelly. And we also see that there are no husbands. Thank God. No husbands in the intro. And we see Selena's new intro, and then in the end they break the glass. It was real cute. I was like, go off then, Bells. Go off. So we get to the episode where Letitia is meeting with Latrice, and Letitia gets in her confessional saying her and Latrice was real friends and that they don't need a mediator. And I just feel like you are the reason that you and Latrice are not friends. And ma'am, why are we shading Aikisha? Talking about we don't need a mediator. Ma'am, you needed a referee last season because you and your friend tried to fight the girl. But whatever, that was last year. Don't be bringing up old stuff, girl. All right. So so they both, Latrice gets there and they hug each other, and I wouldn't have been like, girl, I'm not gonna hug you. But they both start this passive aggressive banter. It was real phony. It was like, cause my friend did this and my friend did that, and I was just like, girl, shut up. Just let's just talk about this. So Letitia said she wondered if Aikisha was being disingenuous with this collective correction, and I was like, girl, she wasn't. I'm sorry. I like all of the Bells. I really do. But I don't think Aikisha was being disingenuous. There are certain things about the Bells that I don't like. Some of their characteristics, but overall, I actually like the ladies. But she wasn't being disingenuous. I'm sorry. So she then proceeds to say she used the collective correction as a vessel. And I was like, okay. And so Letitia said she was mad because Latrice went on this interview and said that the Bells were her co-workers. Well, she wasn't lying because y'all are co-workers. But I also feel like that's cap. You wasn't mad at her from that because you knew that was your friend and you knew she wasn't talking about you. I feel like you took Marie's side because y'all two started getting into it behind you taking up for Latrice last season, and you had to ride with your friend. Wrong, right, or indifferent, you decided you wanted to ride with your friend. And so you started treating Latrice a different way. You started coming at her sideways. So I'm sorry, you can save all of that for somebody who believe you, because I like you, but I just don't believe you. And so Letitia keeps reminding Latrice that they both hurt each other. I want to say she said that like 2 or 3 times. Ma'am, you own your part. It's almost like you're expecting and looking for an apology from Latrice that I would never give you if I was Latrice, because I feel like she don't owe you an apology. Now, I could be wrong. Somebody drop it in a comment and tell me what does Latrice have to apologize for, and I will own that. So, I was just like, the other word she kept using was, we just need to move forward. And I was just like, girl, if you say that word one more time, I'm going to scream. I am. And so, Letitia started to cry again. And I was just like, you are crying because you are wrong. I'm sorry. She's wrong. She's dead. She been wrong, and you crying because you feel away. You've been crying since the last episode. Now you're back crying again. You've been wrong. You know that. So y'all, production asked Latrice in her confessional, does she trust Letitia? And she said no. And I mean, I don't blame her. So y'all, we get to Akeisha. Y'all, she doing a photo shoot for her new pajama line, and they're bamboo pajamas for women with that deal with menopause. And I was just like, let me find this website. So Letitia stops by Akeisha's photo shoot so she can clear up some things with her. And if y'all notice the way she was talking to Akeisha, and her attitude was still kind of stink. It was like her answers was stink. Like she just had a stink attitude. And yo, at this point, I don't think Letitia still likes Akeisha. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm willing to believe that if they said that her and Glendale did that to Willie and Akeisha, then she did that. I believe it. So they didn't talk about that this is being a sisterhood. Letitia talks about this being a sisterhood, and I'm just like, no, it's not. And I'm really over this word that Letitia constantly uses over and over, because it is not. So we get over to Selena's house, and we are introduced to Mike. And Mike seemed cool, but friend looked like he was high as a kite. Baby, them eyes was bloodshot red. You hear me? So Selena didn't set a wedding date, but she's still planning for the wedding. She says JJ won't even talk to the girls unless they talk to So Gucci, and I just kind of feel like JJ is trash to me, because you are willing not to talk to your daughters because your wife also was the instigator in this fight too. But you don't never want to hold her accountable. You want to hold your ex-wife accountable because for some reason you're mad at her. It's just stupid to me. But I just feel like these girls, like Selena said, the girls didn't have nothing to do with it. But they're going to take up for their mom, and that is to be expected. You want them to have So Gucci back? No, that's not how that go. You wasn't even there for the fight. You just went along with what your wife said, and your wife was just as responsible as Selena. Anyway, we go over to Latrice and Clifford's home, and I didn't even take no notes for this. All I said was Clifford was stubborn. He still don't respect Latrice. And he told Latrice, you come from my rib. And she was like, no, I came from my mama and daddy. Sir, shut up. Clifford get on my nerves. And you wonder why we think this man is abusive. Sorry. Anyway, we go over to Akeisha's house, and Willie is back. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Willie is not back. Akeisha is stressed out about this storm. So we have Gucci and JJ come over to help her pack, clean out her refrigerator because her light's been out for days. And JJ handed them whips and chains and coochie in a can. And so, girl, JJ started demonstrating how to use it in his confessional and in front of the ladies. And I was just like, ew. And I was just like, JJ, please, I was trying to eat my Snicker and I want to throw it up, sir. We don't want to see that. So Akeisha says in her confessional that she don't need no coochie in a can because she already have a coochie. And y'all, by the way, I love this green on Akeisha. I think Akeisha is a beautiful woman. I think Akeisha really don't need no makeup. Like, her hair is all the ladies are naturally beautiful, but Akeisha is naturally beautiful, and I want to say she's probably the only one who you will often see without makeup. So Akeisha is having a moment, and Gucci asked her, was she okay? And she says yes, and Gucci was like, no, you're not. And that was a real moment between two real friends. And Akeisha was just like, I just need you to do X, Y, and Z. And you could tell her nerves was just so, she was so aggravated, but not with Gucci. She was just aggravated at everything that was happening around her. And I'm not gonna lie, the menopause is a beast. It's a beast, and I've only experienced hot flashes, and I experience those often. And so it's 12 hours later, and Big Willie is back. We found out that during the storm, Big Willie was stuck at the airport because no flights were coming in. And so the lights are back on. Akeisha and Willie start to talk, and she shows Willie what the gifts that JJ and So Gucci purchased for them. And so Willie gets in his confessional and says that JJ is the most freakiest SOB that he has ever met. He also says that JJ hair is enough, but his gifts says a lot. And so he's probably saying that because last season, y'all know, he got that stripper for Gucci, but it wasn't Bolo. Anyway, I love Bolo. And if you don't know who Bolo is, please watch All the Queen's Men. Anyway, Willie says the coochie in the can look like it's been used, and I was like, ew. And so Akeisha tells him, you need to keep the kids, and he was like, I have to keep them the whole time. And why did he say that? Because Akeisha was like, and he was like, wait, hold up, bring it on down the notch. Y'all, Candy had said that when she first got on the Housewives of Atlanta. Anyway, Willie basically tell Akeisha, girl, you tripping. It is what it is. He didn't know like the severity of the menopause or whatever. So we head over to the fish fry in the park for Willie's birthday. And I just want somebody to tell Shamika's husband that fish looked real good, and that I need him to cook me a couple of pieces of fish. And the only reason I'm calling him Shamika's husband is because that's what they was calling him, Shamika's husband. Because I don't think I saw a name. So if they named him Shamika's husband, that's what I'm going to name him. His mama named him Clay. I'm going to call him Clay. But baby, that fish was nice and gold. I know it was crunchy, like crunch. I'm sorry, y'all. Like crunchy like that. Like, that crunch sound. Man, that fish looked bomb. I was like, I know it's flavorful. Got all the right Mississippi seasons and that country. Baby, that fish looked good. I'm a little hungry. Anyway, so Letitia and Glendale comes to the fish fry, and in their confessional, what Glendale says that he feels like when he around the colognes, it's like, do you have any great Groupon? It basically, he said that they act real snooty and stuck up, and that's not what I get. I am getting from Glendale and Letitia, we low-key jealous, and only because we're trying to be that it couple that they seem to be. And it's so many things that those two want from them. I'm sorry, I could be wrong, but it also makes me believe even more that y'all did try to plot on those people. Because let's be clear, Letitia been having it out for Akeisha since day one, since she came and did that Fair Street thing. And this is why people say that Letitia is a snake and she's fake. because this is how it comes off. You're hugging her and all of that. And then even when you see the interaction between Glendale and Willie, it was awkward. And I'm just I'm confused. I don't know what happened, because I know that, last season Willie had to talk to him and Clifford a couple times about their attitude, behavior, and all of that, but I don't understand where the disconnect comes from. Anyway, here come Marie and her nose pulling up in that Camaro. I think it was a Camaro. It was nice. And her outfit was cute. She was real cute. I really like that outfit, girl. I'm going to have to go check on Shein and see if that outfit on there, because I'm going to get it. But y'all know she rolled up with that stank energy. But, these ladies are overall phony. So, y'all, Tam Tam pulls up without London Simone. Tam Tam said she doesn't want London Simone around you, because her baby little and new and fresh and smell like Johnson & Johnson, and that baby don't need all that. So Akeisha was like, I told you to bring your plus one. Baby, she don't want to bring her baby out there. It's hot. She want to keep her baby at home with Greedy, where it makes sense. Because I'm over it. So then we get to the part where Akeisha is trying to push a conversation with Tambra and Marie. And I'm sorry, y'all keep trying to force this conversation, and that stuff that Marie did to that girl was real grimy. I'm sorry. So again, you keep talking to Tambra, but nobody's talking to Marie about this part. That's what aggravates me. So, Marie is definitely a grade A bitch. And I'm just like, why is she here? Because at this point, she really doesn't have a storyline except for arguing or not being cool with these two people. But then she's not showing up to stuff because she's so busy. And I like Marie, but I need Marie to be a whole lot better. But I guess it. So Latrice then pull up with Selena in her breast. And they look cute. They both of them look cute. Selena had on her flower dress. It was like boom, boom, bow. And Latrice had on his leather outfit. It was real cute, though. It was really cute. And so Akeisha speaks to Selena like, hello, Selena. And I'm just like, ma'am, Akeisha, don't you come over here trying to fight your friend battle, okay? Y'all have to understand that Selena is now a Belle. And it is what it is. So Marie starts to talk about Latrice in her leather dress, and so it says somebody needs to check her temperature. No, ma'am. Somebody needs to check your temperature. So Akeisha keep referring to Gucci as her friend. Ma'am, we know that that's your friend. And I have always felt like, just like most of the people, they did not want Selena to come in and be a Belle. And I feel like Akeisha is strong in her stance, but she doesn't say it. She said it without saying it, because she feels like her friend is a Belle, and I'm just like, and so at this point, y'all just gonna have to suck this up, buttercup, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So Letitia wants Marie and Latrice to be cool, and I'm just like, girl, that is not finna happen. All the stuff that they've been through since season 1, man, please. And she starts to cry, and Latricia's like, oh no, I'm sorry, baby, that's gonna be a no for me. I'll pass, dog. And so I was just like, y'all, Letitia looked so crazy sitting up there crying, trying to put these people together. And I'm just like, girl, please. I don't know what's going on with Letitia, but she been doing a lot of crying, and it's only episode 2, and I'm not mad at her, but we need to figure out what's going on with her. Okay. And so Akeisha turns to Latrice and said, is that a no? And Latrice was like, that's a no. Mm-hmm. I would say the same thing. Because at this point, Marie couldn't look at me cross-eyed. This is include Tambra too. Marie couldn't look at me cross-eyed. They'll be trying to get me off of Marie. Every rip, it will be up and stuck. Every time. So, Letitia walks off. Marie follows her. She does her best A1 performance. And she just was like, y'all selfish. And y'all don't want to get... Ma'am, Marie, first of all, had been having a problem with Latrice since episode 1. With that little Bo Peep outfit. Then she tried to fight the lady last season, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, at the reunion. You was there because you tried to fight her. You tried to fight her too with your friend. So, I just don't feel sorry for her. For Letitia. You all played a part in the demise of all of this. A lot of y'all. I would say, for the exception of Akeisha and Tambra. In the way, Glendale was looking at Letitia like, girl, what is wrong with you? Why are you crying? And so this is where the episode ends. And I was just like, y'all, they on season 2 and they stressing me out. Big time. So anyway, y'all, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will come to y'all with the next video. Bye.